The stakes are high in Kamala's VP dilemma. Who will Kamala Harris choose as her running mate? Will she appeal to moderates or go with a woke progressive? This decision has real consequences for every single American. We're talking about the economy, your job, your children's education, your freedoms. Tonight, we reveal the top 4 rumored contenders for Kamala Harris's running mate. Get ready, folks. Currently serving as the governor of Pennsylvania, Josh Shapiro has been a darling of the Democratic Party for years. But don't be fooled by his smooth talk and polished image. His track record is anything but conservative-friendly. Shapiro likes to present himself as a man of the people, always engaging with voters and showing a friendly demeanor. But behind that smile is a radical ideologue with a controversial agenda. As governor, Shapiro has championed progressive policies that leave real Americans struggling. He's pushed to silence parents' voices in education, advocating for policies that many believe undermine parental rights. Additionally, he supports abortion up until the moment of birth, a stance that has ignited fierce debates. Shapiro is all about expanding welfare programs and increasing regulations at the expense of economic growth and personal freedoms. The only reason he's thought of as the moderate choice for Kamala is because the entire party has run so far to the left. Next on our list is Mark Kelly, the junior senator from Arizona. Yes, he's an astronaut, that's one point in his favor. But as a senator, no thanks. Kelly's political career is dedicated to disarming law-abiding citizens. He talks about common-sense gun control, but it's a smokescreen to take away your guns. Mark Kelly might win praise from liberal elites, but what about the millions of Americans who rely on their Second Amendment rights? Our next contender is Governor Andy Beshear from Kentucky, a figure who has become synonymous with stringent lockdown measures. He didn't just support lockdowns. He actually had state troopers hunt for Christians breaking lockdown restrictions to attend Easter services, taking down their license plate numbers in church parking lots. Beshear's handling of the COVID-19 pandemic was lauded by the mainstream media, of course, but we know the truth. Endless lockdowns, shuttered businesses, and forced isolation were his trademarks. Communities were left in disarray, and the social fabric was strained. Kentucky's economy tanked, businesses went under, and kids fell behind in school. The long-term impacts on education and local economies are still being felt today. Beshear wants you to forget the damage he caused, but we haven't forgotten. Last but certainly not least, we come to Tim Walz, the governor of Minnesota. Known for his charismatic speeches and approachable demeanor, Waltz has made a name for himself in the political arena. Waltz presents himself as a moderate, but behind that demeanor is a radical liberal. His greatest achievements have been legalizing weed and blowing through over $10 billion of Minnesota's budget surplus. He loves spending your tax dollars on pet projects and bloated government programs. A former teacher, Waltz has championed the teachers' unions and embraced progressive education reforms. To Waltz, if the kids aren't learning, the answer is always more taxpayer dollars. Can you imagine what havoc he'd wreak on our national debt? Josh Shapiro, Mark Kelly, Andy Beshear, and Tim Walz, each one more radical than the next. These individuals could be one heartbeat away from the presidency. Who will Kamala Harris choose to join her in pushing the left's extreme agenda? The future of America hangs in the balance. Let's see what happens.